Sorry. Yeah, no, that was delicious. I'm like, maybe I should order another one. That was so fucking good. Okay, so let's finish this article. This article is also really good. Oh my god. Okay, so it says, and yet it's impossible to ignore. Top influencers today are masters of harnessing the 7 second attention span. Take Charlie D'Amelio, an 18-year-old former dancer originally from Connecticut who talks about popping her pimples on YouTube and was the first person to get 100 million followers on TikTok. I didn't even know that. She has parlayed this attention into, among many other things, a book, a podcast, a makeup line, a mattress, an endorsement deal with Invisalign, really, a signature drink at Dunkin' Donuts, and a TV show on Hulu, and a winning stint on Dancing with the Stars. I didn't even know that. Forbes estimates that Charlie took in $17.5 million last year, and her sister Dixie another $10 million. The entire D'Amelio family has made influencing their business, and God knows what kind of extensive therapy the kids are going to need later. To be sure, aspirational marketing has been around since the dawn of commerce. The manufactured desire for one thing that one can't presently afford, but the purchase of which would enhance self concept. It's what sells destination weddings, Louis Vuitton handbags, breast implants, and used Lamborghinis. The internet creators sell intimacy, an invitation into their gilded paradise, and the delusion that you, by buying the branded hoodie, could be part of their pool party. But that is what But what is this influence that influencers are peddling after all, if not the idea that your entire life should be a full time job? Your entire life is a full time job. That even your downtime needs to be fluffed, tweezed, and monetized. It should be. That you are a corporation and that you too should be a shark like apex predator to survive in this new economic climate. That work ideally should never stop. The whole talent of influence appears to be the capacity to withstand the exposure and monetization of their entire lifestyles, from pajamas to skateboards to cars to mates. Every choice, every privacy invaded. In some ways, it's as oppressive and daunting as living in the movie version of 1984. I know that you guys don't know what 1984 is, and that's okay. Yourself, your beautiful, complex, hard to know self, branded and constantly observed. In my less than scientific polling of friends and acquaintances, Generation X is decidedly sour on the influencer phenomenon. Actually, we hate these people irrationally. Who knew that while wasting time learning engineering or medical science or other academic or artistic pursuits, we should have been putting wasps all over our faces, forcing our cats into neckties, or doing the Spanish hustle with our cellmates? For those of us who grew up in an age before the absurd legal fiction of corporate personhood. Corporate personhood. Oh, there's so many quotes here. Influencers look like they personally embody brands that are insatiable in their will to market dominance. We don't see influencers as quite human, and in turn, influencers don't really bother themselves beyond Gen Z. I don't buy the whole influencer thing or the products that they have turned themselves into. I don't think products or corporations are people, nor do I believe they have souls. I'm suspect of people who emulate corporations, people who make tens of millions of dollars on t shirts and backpacks and coffee mugs, while the rest of us toil in ignominy for chump change, all because we couldn't flap our buttocks on TikTok or figure out how to drop a brick on our testicles with sufficient panache. I've never even heard of that. What is she talking about? I miss the pre-digital worlds where people actually did stuff and got famous because they were talented. The whole talent of influence appears to be the capacity to withstand the exposure and monetization of their lifestyles. From pajamas to skateboards to cars to mates, every choice, every privacy invaded. Live it up while you can, influencer kids. Someday you too will hit 30 and you will look back at your own internet dominance and wonder, who the hell was I and where the hell is all my money? Oh my god.